State health officials revealing the next group of Hoosiers who will be eligible to get the vaccine.
Once they get the vaccine, it will address the links connected to 98% of the deaths caused by COVID-19. Wish TV's Dan Klein reports no one is sure when it can happen.
That's because Hoosiers ages 60 to 64 are the next group, and they're not eligible yet because of limited supply. But for the first time, we know who comes after that. And those with higher risk factors are thankful and happy to see the light finally turn on at the end of the tunnel.
They definitely want us to be more careful and take the extra precautions.
Kenitha Magruder has lived with sickle cell disease her entire life. It's dangerous enough, even losing her brother in 2018. But according to data, she's anywhere from 4 to 10 times more likely to die if she gets the coronavirus.
I would say I'm more cautious. I'm not more scared. My faith definitely keeps me grounded, and that's what also helped keep me going.
It's one of 5 risk factors that are taking priority in the next phases of eligibility. After Hoosiers in their 60s are allowed to sign up, those in their 50s will do so, along with those of any age with one of 5 conditions. Hoosiers on dialysis or battling active lung or blood cancers, major organ transplant recipients, those with sickle cell disease, and those with Down syndrome. Health officials say when considering all risk factors for death and hospitalizations, these are the next highest groups after those 60 and up.
We know that these categories do not include all Hoosiers who have conditions that could put them at greater risk from COVID, but we are working to expand to those most at risk as quickly as our vaccine supplies allow us to do so.
But no one knows when, and you can see why when you compare the 430,000 Hoosiers between 60 and 64, the 850,000 in their 50s, and the 51,000 with higher risk factors to the current weekly supply of just 100,000 shots of vaccine, many which are now needed as second doses.
It's kind of a race. We're trying to get as much vaccine as we possibly can into the arms of those individuals that we know are going to have the most adverse reaction to getting sick with COVID-19.
People like Kenitha, who just suffered through her latest sickle cell crisis in September, requiring additional isolation because of coronavirus worries. As soon as she can get the vaccine, she will do so.
Any way that I can protect myself and also protect my friends and my family, I'm more than willing to do that because I just don't want to see us go through that.
And one more statistic to throw out there. Hoosiers in their 50s are more than 30 times likely to die because of the coronavirus than Hoosiers in their 20s. But again, no timeline has been released for when that age threshold will be dropped. Reporting outside the State House, Dan Klein, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and be sure to follow us on Facebook.